Hi Capricorn, welcome to your October reading. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Very spiritual time for you guys at the moment. A lot of heightened intuition, and a lot of reflection, a lot of healing, a lot of just needing that peace and quiet, needing that moment to really just take a break and breathe, and really go over 2019 so far and what we want to change and move towards before the end of this year. I feel that, before your birthday season comes around, kind of want to take a break in the month of October to just sit and really reflect upon how you integrate that self-love this year. And I do feel that a lot of you took like 10 steps forward in that, becoming very self-aware of your self-love and care, the food you eat, the people you hang with, the type of shows you watch, and all of those things. I just see that you really are on a pathway towards enlightenment, and it's such a beautiful journey. Yet sometimes it just gets messy, It really does. Spiritual awakening, people think it's also, so beautiful, and it's just only happiness and rainbows and butterflies, but it's also awakening to certain blockages within the heart chakra, because that's opening, and you might find yourself releasing and purging some of that energy. So it's a little bit of both. Having a little bit some issues with my throat chakra from the moment I tuned into your energy. So speak about it, like speak out. I feel like some of you just really need a good talk, a good with a person that might see things from like a higher perspective, or from a different perspective than you right now, because some of you are a little stuck on where to go next. You know what you don't want. That's important. Know what you don't want, and now it's time to really get into that phase of like, okay, what do I really want, and what do I feel guided to do? And it's not really a time where you can just get away with another bandage on something that needs stitches. I feel that the universe is being a little tough on you guys right now, but it's all for your benefit. It's all for your growth. Here we have a message for you. Intuitive nudges. Yes, that heightened intuition we spoke about. Intuition is a language of your soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So really is important, you see. What was fascinating was when I was meditating, I saw people, different type of people, but all with their eyes closed. I was like, why do everybody has their eye closed? And I took that as an intuitive, guidance, basically. So going within to find the answer instead of outside source. And what I find interesting now is the third eye energy, that all-knowing, that wisdom from within. And I feel like you're really getting in contact with that. So that's why certain things just don't feel the same. Because I know some of you have that question, like, why does it feel different? Why doesn't it feel good? I don't understand. It's just, it doesn't feel the same. It's because you're getting in connection to your higher self stronger, and that one will not let you go on in a certain pathway. So the third eye, very important energy. Some of you need to be more bold, basically, when it comes to trusting your intuition, but also speaking on that. Based on my intuition, I will not be there tomorrow. Okay? And then people be, you sort of keeping it separate. But no, allow that to be your guidance, allow that to be your certain reason not to take a job, not to do that. And trust that, because it's very, very accurate at the moment. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? It's very accurate. Very accurate, okay? All right, let's jump into the tarot. Oh, girl. I'm going to ring this bell. This is connected to your third eye chakra. The frequency will help you open up to that intuition more. So I'm going to ring it and I'm going to shuffle the cards, okay? If you have headphones, tone it down a little bit. Take a deep breath. All right, beautiful. That one really connected to you guys. Okay, Capricorn, one more thing I wanted to tell you, connected to your third eye chakra. Place one of your fingertips, so whatever you prefer, whichever you prefer, place it on your third eye chakra, which is placed between your, like a little bit above between your eyebrows. You know, that's where the third eye chakra is. Depends on where your eyebrows are placed, but normal, regular eyebrows, you know, it's in the middle. If you apply some pressure on that, light a pressure, not you know, that you can actually see your finger in your forehead. Apply some pressure, close your eyes, and just breathe. Focus on your breathing. It's actually activating the third eye chakra. It will give you, the moment you open up your eyes, you can see things from a different energy. So that's just a little small tip that I want to give you for the month of October. Okay, it's not for everybody, but for the people who are on this internal journey, it's gonna be helpful. Okay. Ooh, already so many cards want to come out and play. You have the World card. Endings. Yes, Capricorn, I like to see this because you've been putting so much pressure on yourself with this South Node in Capricorn. Here we go. Who's here? Who's that self-love queen or king? You know? Self-love, self-care, self-worth and value. Okay? Self-worth and wellness. Okay? Here we have that. A cup, an offer. I feel this has to do with you approaching yourself in a much softer way, in a much more loving way, and giving yourself a break, which for you guys is not so naturally. It doesn't come naturally to you to give yourself a slack or a break, or to not be, you know, pushing yourself to work harder, work better, work quicker. So overall, what's coming towards you is an ending of that hard time, an ending of that pressure, even whether it's a pressure that was applied to you from your surroundings or something that you put on yourself, Capricorn. So you are becoming more and more aware and more comfortable with this new position you're taking on in your own life, because this is you. And this is earth energy coming through strongly. So being approachable, not jumping on just anything because, hey, here is an offer, I'm going to jump on it because I don't know what's coming next. It's about knowing your worth, knowing your value. And if it's not fitting, if it's not something that's going to make you feel valued or make you feel happy or seen, then you are not afraid to let that one pass, because you know that something else is coming towards you. You should trust that. It's like, I don't know, it's a feeling, it's an intuitive nudge, yet I'm going to trust it this time. You know, that's sort of what I'm getting. It's very powerful. So overall, some of you, if you do not, I repeat, do not, and you are capable of getting pregnant, okay, in whatever way, shape or form you are, and you're in a position where that can happen in the month of October, and it's not something you're looking forward to just yet, then be aware of that, because you're very fruitful at the moment. Everything around you is very fruitful. So are your ovaries, okay? If you even have some, I don't know. Also, for my masculine Capricorns, you could get someone pregnant. You know, I'm just gonna lay it in the middle. I don't tell me I didn't tell you so. And for others who were actually looking forward to that, I do see movement there. So that's very positive. Because you're sort of letting go of how it should happen, where it should happen, with who it should happen, like a little bit, well, again, with who you should, be aware of. But overall, I just see that you're releasing some of the pressure around it. Like, it has to be like now or in that way. And I feel that you're going to release some of that load, because there's this ending coming and this new beginning. It's an ending of a cycle, Capricorn. It's an ending of a cycle, whether it's with a person or an ending of a cycle with you and the work you're doing, or a type of self-talk you have. So Capricorn, someone is coming in with an offer, but you do not want it. Okay, there is a couple of emotions coming. Somebody could apologize to you that actually even though you weren't really expecting it anymore, and you came to a point where you're like sort of okay with it, but it's nice the fact that this person does come full. One sec. Ooh, girl. Okay. We're really honest right now. Sorry, Capricorn. Okay, I'm gonna go there because I feel it so strongly. There was a person that grabbed you by the neck. Okay? If it's not for you, then that's okay. But that person's gonna come sort of towards you, gonna come from another energy with an apology or something like that. For others of you, it's literally feeling suffocated. Like, I feel suffocated. That's, my throat just went closed up, like I couldn't speak anymore. Like, suffocated by a situation, suffocated by something. I really feel that suffocation coming to the forefront. That's like some past related or present, not future. Okay, here we have you shining. Okay, shine bright like that diamond. And you're not taking just any offer right now, like I told you. You see the Three of Cups here. It's like, I'm not jumping on anything right now because I know that this is coming in. I can just feel it. Okay, you are becoming more and more independent when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your spiritual awakening. You really are focused on yourself, and you're not afraid to say no at the in the month of October, which I really love. It's in a nice way. You can come off a little harsh or uninterested, or a little, like I said, harsh, but in the inside you're very beautiful, soft soul. You're just trying to protect yourself from certain things, which is good. You should, because you do not want to get back here. Okay, what else coming through for Capricorn? Oof. I'm sorry. I'm still a little bit in the energy of that throat, like grabbing, I don't know. It's just, I'm sorry if that's something you've dealt with. It's not okay, okay? It's not okay in any sort of circumstances, ways, or reasoning, or whatever. It's not okay to physically, no. It's just not okay. Here we go. Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Look at that. Building that solid foundation, getting to that next level, getting seen, getting to a next step. I feel for some of you it really has a lot to do with the finances. Struggling, not keeping a job, not really know what you want to do. All of that is turning into this next chapter of you actually coming in alignment with that, and then starting to feel way more in connection with that, because work is not just work. Work is work, There's a lot of Capricorns that connect to it like that, just, you want something, gotta work for it, which is good. But the type of work you do can also be beneficial of your mental health and your state and your, your spiritual journey. It could be both. You can do both. It doesn't always come to, from only slaving and working hard and all of that, you see, feeling chained and suffocated by a job so you can have those coins. And I feel that there's this harsh communication when it comes to work. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. I do feel like Aquarius and Libra are stronger. Here we go, 10 of Cups. Ooh, okay now, Capricorn. That's it, because you are dealing things in a different energy. You're dealing with it in a different energy. You're focused on the money, you just want to be happy. Then focus. That's also a little bit what I'm seeing, is that focus on the things you want to see different right now. And if you're happy in your job, if you're happy with what you're doing, if you could spiritually can, aligned with it, if your soul is in alignment with what you're doing when it comes to your work, your finances, your income, your stability, your foundation, then the rest will come. That emotionally happiness is found not in what you can buy with the money, but in the way you gained the money, the foundation. And if you sold your soul to the devil to get it or not. And that's where it's found in right now. It's not in what you can buy with the money. There's not where it's found. Just there's more need for purpose. Here we go. There we go. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take the ones that flipped upright. Ooh, feeling so, that confidence is coming because you're working on something and the universe just keeps showing you signs of like, hey, Capricorn, we like this. Let's go here. Let's go do that. I'm going to bring in some of more energy towards that so I can show you this is where we got to go. Okay, this is the way to go. So you're starting to feel more comfortable, you're starting to feel more confident, you're starting to feel better, starting to get that appreciation. The sun is starting to shine again. You're starting to feel a lot less connected to what it should have been, it's all about what can we do today and tomorrow. It really is releasing yourself of that pressure. Beautiful. Look at that. It's here's you working on things. The universe is showing you, it's a wake-up call. It's like, come on, you have this purpose. And when you are doing something that you're connected to your higher self, you just feel it. You can feel it. You can see it. You just get that confirmation, and you know that you are. That's why your connection is deepening right now. Let me see. Okay, your inner child, your healing inner child. Your inner child is coming to the forefront in the month of October as well. It needs your intention. It has to tell you something exactly. There we go. Here's your king / queen / much better. Much better. Look how we show up. How we show up is as the Empress, 9 of Pentacles. It's elevating, okay? You're leveling up. And that's, like I said, sometimes it's messy because things can come to a close and it needs to force you to a certain point where you're like, okay, you know what? Ooh, I guess I'll just try something else. Like, I'm done, And that's very positive. What a journey you guys are on. Okay, anything else that wants to come through for love? Let's specifically focus on love right now. Love, 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 love. Well, 5 of Cups in reverse with the King of Swords. Could have been dealing with an air sign. Here we have it again. Air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Masculine or feminine, but it comes off in that energy. There was just not a lot of love, and I feel like in the past you might have felt disconnected and underappreciated and underseen by a partner, and you just felt like you needed to take on this energy to deal with their energy. Someone's like, okay, you know what? If you want to act all cool and all of that, then I'm going to give you the same back. Because I'm not going to be out here all loving, taking care of you and showing you affection and love when you have nothing for me in return. So you turn the card around and started to focus on the things you do have, on the 2 cups. Because it came out in reverse. And I think you focusing on yourself and you becoming more happy and starting to shine more. It started to, I've just, all I can hear is bitter. Like, it's a little bitter, it's just a little bitter. Anything else that wants to come true for love? Anything else that wants to come true for love? 5 of Wands, yeah. It's not where it's at right now. That's not where your 10 of Cups is at right now. You will get there. You will get to that point, but it's all about your individual journey. That's why it's a little messy, when it comes to the love department and it being on the outside. It's all about your internal journey right now. It's petty. It's a little petty. And I don't know if it's you, if it's them, or it's just a situation. I'm not going to put a label on that. But I just feel that it just doesn't really work because you're meant to just focus on you right now. Anything else that wants to come true for love? Ace of Swords. Yeah, speak your truth. Speak it. Speak up. Some of you need to speak up about a certain abuse that used to happen. Speak up. Whether that is in therapy, like you need to release it, you need to let that go of carrying it, or you might inspire other women or other men, because it could be masculine as well, to speak out and be, that inspiration to others. Share what happened to you as an inspiration for other people. I mean, if you're willing to, if you want to share your story, maybe something in the past, and you're willing to do that here in the comment section, maybe you touch another soul that's just reading through it and actually gets inspired by you. That's why I love when people share actually certain things with me in the comments, because there are always people out there that take something from another one's story. And I've seen it happening many times, that people friended each other in the comments and they really got something from each other, an energy, it's beautiful. So if that's something you want, if you're open for it, then more than welcome. I would love to see that, but no pressure at all. We don't do pressure right now, we're about the pressure releasing. Okay, but if you feel guided to do it, be more than welcome to do it. Okay, speak up about your truth. If that person made you feel a certain way, say it. Just be honest. Just say it. Yeah. I feel like you've been dealing with they say I hear the word self-centered, so I don't know. Let's just not try and focus too much on that for the month of October. All right. Yes, let's do a pick card reading real quick right now. Pick cards. Let's pick up this goddess energy for you. Can I get 3 cards for my Capricorns? Can I get 3 cards for my Capricorns? 3 cards for my Capricorns. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. I'm gonna ring the bell one more time. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that, of course. I don't know where you're at right now, but I'm gonna ring it, and then you guys can go and follow your intuition, let it, to your extra message for the month of October. Right. Card number 1, home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So, healthy. I like that word. Your household situation is improving in the month of October, and we saw that. We saw that lighting up the energy. So that's very positive. Card number 2, independent. Some of you really need that independence right now. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. That beautiful, this like the Empress. It's like, okay, now I'm not about to chase nobody out here on this field, but I am approachable. So if you come with something, you know, you have to offer to me, I'm willing to give you my love and my care, but I'm not gonna chase you. That's the Empress. Your independence is that core base for your strength and your success. It's not found in anything or anybody else right now. Con number 3, don't back down. Oh, she's serious. Stand up for what you believe is right. And that might connect to a person who, you know, went through certain household situation, things that were not okay. Stand up for what you believe is right. Speak up. Don't let anything, you know, take away your voice. You have your free will, your voice, your soul, guidance, and all of those things were gifts. It was given to you. Use it, okay? When you feel ready to do it. I'm not gonna push you to do anything, but yeah. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Capricorn, so much. I love you guys, you know, to the moon and beyond, as you know. I promise I'll be back soon with something else on the channel. But for now, just have a lovely, beautiful month of October. Let Libra bring in that karma, you know, and set things straight. All right, Capricorn, have a good one. Bye.